Maybe warming up. Something's wrong. There we are. 5. No, sorry, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5 fast, 11 short. Oh dear, let's turn that back off. Yeah, so I already know what this means. Let's go have a look. Right, so my understanding of what that fault means is nil, but as I said before, we had the fault sheet. So what we're going to do, translate this, because I can't read this. So I'll get my phone out in a sec and we'll just see what we got. So it is, I believe, fault 11. So 5 short, 11 long strobe cycles. Glow plug open circuit or short circuit alarm. And of course it is, because this isn't the first time I've had problems with this week. So basically my glow plug's failing, and I've been trying to keep it working. So the adjustable spanner out, I could go back in there, and I have removed the glow plug from the back here. Just goes roughly where that ring terminal is. I'll probably show you. Goes in there, that hole. So let's go in the van and see if we can repair a glow plug. Right, so here is the glow plug. And as soon as I try to just fettle with it, I've broken this head of this screw off. So you see what type of glow plug it is. It's a big heated coil type thing, and it's got a ceramic, hold on, noisy motorbikes. So it's got like a ceramic insulator in the centre. This is grounded to the casing, and the live goes through this long screw essentially all the way through to the end. So what we need to do, because I've already faffed with this during the week, that might be a bit close, zoom out, but yeah, I've already messed with this during the week before the screw head snapped off, which is here. So yeah, it is literally, they've just used a steel screw, and it's the head snapped off today when I looked at it, and I thought, well, I'm only going to do a short video on this, but hopefully we can do something on the way to try and make it work again, because it'd be nice to have my heating when it gets cold. So looking at this, looks like it all just comes apart quite easily. And that nut, because the other nut that goes on there is where the live terminal goes, slowly getting absolutely filthy. And there's the nut that goes on the end. Okay, piece of ceramic with a washer, and whatever that is. Is it going to come out this way? Don't know. Or will it go out the other way? Whatever it is, this needs to come out this way. Ah, there you go. So let's move that. So it's just a long threaded bolt essentially. The end of it, crikey. There's no threads on it. Will it fit in there all the way through? Let it go all the way through. So effectively, to get it going, I just need to find my 7mm socket. Is that an M5 or an M4? Really long M4 bolt, I think, and then some way of rebending this heater wire to go back round. So I'm going to have a quick look through the scrounge tray and see if we can find anything. Right, I've been digging for a long time now, and I can't find anything that's like that M4. The thing I've found is this M6 bolt. So the problem we're going to have with this is it's not going to fit up inside of here. It doesn't fit. So I've got to try and find some ingenious way. You can't drill it because it's ceramic, so it's really hard. I'm going to have to get a bit creative, I think. So I'm going to have to grind the threads off this to make it the right diameter to fit up there. cut the end off, and then we're going to have to put it through, leave some of the threads on so we can tighten it, and then heat the end up, or some way to mash that down so it works as a clamp for clamping that wire on the end. I know a lot of people be saying, why don't I just buy a new one? Well, I have. I bought 4, but they come from China. I should have had them in stock. Yeah, so they're coming from China and I haven't got them yet, and won't have them for 10 days. So it'll be 10 days with no heating. So let's try some stupid stuff and see if what we can make work. Right, so we trim the head off this bolt. For now, I believe this is M6, I should probably check. Let's have a quick look. Nice M6 nut in here. Right, where is it? There. Seems I just cut off. It's not M6, we're in a roll of problems. It is, it's M6. Marvellous. So we're going to have to change the ring tag or drilling it out on the heater, but the next thing you do is take off quite a bit of the threads. So if we imagine this is going to go all the way through to there, and it gets restricted about here, that's where the diameter's got to shrink. So yeah, I need to grind all of that off. All this thread needs to come off. To save you the noise, I shall do that and then we'll come back. Right, I've extracted the threads from this bolt, which now means it actually fits all the way through. But we still have the threads on this end, and now we just need to, while it's in here, heat this up and squidge it. But it sounds technical, and that's about as technical as it is. So, probably run a couple of nuts onto this end, so I've got some way of holding it and get it red hot and try and peen that end over. Is it going to work? I don't know, but it's got to be done while it's in situ in the glow plug. So I'm going to get set up for that and we'll see how we get on. Right, so I've got my the glow plug now with the 2 bolts. Shove that all the way up through. I've locked this off. I'm going to try and grab the nuts in the vise real tight, really tight, because we're going to be peening this over now. I'm going to get it hot and then we're going to start tapping it down. Hopefully this works. So I used the smaller hammer rather than the big lump hammer. And onto the blowtorch. Let's go, see what happens. That'll be enough yet. Working out one of it too. Not really doing what I wanted it to do. Well, that didn't go to plan at all. This fits perfectly fine to handle, so we successfully bent it over. But I think we can make this work. So let it cool down, and then we'll see what we can do with it. Alright, so what we've created is this. And it's kind of bent. Well, not what I wanted, but when those bolts are tightened, if I can get it back in frame, that can pull down and hook onto that coil. See? So yeah, by no means is this ideal, but this is what we're going with. So I need to trim this a bit so it doesn't stick out quite so far, and then we're going to try tightening it up. This is M5 threaded rod, not M6, so it's actually smaller than I thought, hence having to get out more nuts and bolts. Yeah, a lot of effort for something that you can get for like 2-3 quid, but I can't get it here. So yeah, I might actually warm it up and go a little bit more of that. I'll come back to it when I've made something else a bit more useful out of it. Exhibit A, here's what we have made. So in the end, it's a the coil at the top there is kind of like just hooked underneath it. It's not ideal, but might work. Managed to break the ceramic insulator in here, but it is still insulating. So let's ram some power through it and see what happens. If this works, this is out staying until I get the new parts. Right, so here we are. I have my live wire here. So I just connect to the bottom pin. It's obviously grounded to the vehicle because it's in the ice. Just see what happens. Now smoke. And there you go. Glowing. We fixed it. Oh, right, so we go put it in the heater and see what happens. Imagine a lot of smoke. Right, here we go. Right, so we're back at the diesel heater, and I just need to pull the glow plug wire over. As expected, that ring tag's not going to fit my thingamabob, so you need to quickly, carefully run a drill down that. So back to the van, get more tools, but for now we'll put our improvised bodgery glow plug back in. So hold on, I'll just go get a drill. Yeah, so if you ever have to drill out a ring tag, or if you've ever tried to do it, it's quite a sketchy process, isn't it? So the way to do it, as safe as possible, is to get them in a set of vice grips like that. And hopefully when I drill through, it doesn't bite too hard. Easy. Doesn't always work like that, I can assure you. But now I need to stick our glow plug back in, which goes in like that with its sealy washery thing, aluminium doofer. And does it still fit? If I get it lined up. She's in a roll, that's a start. Get me adjustables because I can't bother to find what size spanner it is. Nip it up. Question, where do I put my new nut that we need for this? Can you guys remember where it is? There's the old one. That ain't gonna fit. Or no, oh that is, no, that's the one we need. The old one's in the van in piles of glow plug parts. Maybe I'll put the ring tag on the other way up so I don't have to do this. Yeah, that's better. All you can see is arms reaching into a box. But I assure you, it's all worth it, because we're going to go straight for a fire up. And I'm expecting, like the last time this went wrong, quite a lot of smoke, because it's going to have tried to start without any working glow plug, or when the glow plug was failing miserably. So I move this back a bit. Get my tools out of the way. I'm going to make some smoke. In fact, I'll bring it right back so you can get the full fog effect coming out of it. So I'm just going to go on my phone, tell Chewer to wind her up. So Chewer. Network error. Go. Oh, she's away. Ready for this. I might have to stop this if this gets excessive. Because it might get excessive. I can already see a wisp of smoke coming out the exhaust. I don't know if you can. Maybe it might not have... I've got my foot ready to switch her off just in case. Oh, here we go. Right, I just jolted the camera and for some reason it stopped recording, but this is what we're up against now. Righty. This is just on a cool down sequence. Making some fog. Did this last time. Clear up. You just come out of this for a minute. Christ. Oh dear. Don't think anyone's really paying any attention. And it appears to have gone out. Yeah, so that's about the only downside when it decides to do this. I don't really want to have to do glow plug failures too often. I like it. Right, we can see through the fog now. Yeah, I switched it off because the camera dipped about when I picked it up. And obviously it lit and it's just burnt off all of the diesel that was just sat inside the burn chamber, I think. But we'll let her cool down. We fire it up again. The fog has mostly gone now. Right, back in a minute, we go for another fire. Right, it's a couple of minutes later, and it is ready to go again. So, let's hook the phone up and tell it to start the heater. Right, she's up again. We should just run this time. We should have got all the smoke out on the last pull, but there'll be more. I can guarantee there'll probably be a bit more. This is not a good way of running your heater. How many diesel have I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 containers. Should be alright. Waiting any moment now for the diesel to fire in. Hopefully it's not too smoky. I don't want it to be too smoky again. And on the last video, so I need to insulate my pipes, yes. Lots of pipe insulation. Come on, glow plug. Diesel pump even. I don't think it's happened yet. Here we go. Usually get loads of smoke out of the exhaust, it's blown loads of diesel down the exhaust pipe as well. But you never know, it might just go, it might just be good now. Yeah, that's not looking too bad. That's bleak. With my bake, sorry. A bit of smoke, just about to see it. We'll probably get worse as it gets the exhaust up to temperature. Here we go. I said there'd be more. Sorry about this, I need to fix this. Yeah, here we go. Really annoying because I don't want it to smoke like this when I'm trying to get it going again. And as I said, it's all the extra fuel inside the exhaust in here has all got to come out. You can see through the fog, you can see the pipe smoking. That's me blowing extra fog. Go around here, make sure it doesn't look too bad. It's a wafty bit, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad going under the cabin either. But it'll clear up. The joys of having a glow plug failure on one of these. Just overfills everything with diesel. Yeah, see what I mean, boys? Comes out everywhere. The actual heat. Running it cleaner now, so hopefully in a few minutes it won't look like it's on fire anymore. I've definitely got the fire hose connected up, ready to go. Not. Fogging the Kawasaki quite heavily at the moment, but it is now cleaning up. Yeah, I think that's it. Let it run for a bit and should be good as new. Right, I think I'll call it at this point. It's still a bit smoky in there. You can actually see where the diesel leaks onto the brick from the exhaust pipe when it doesn't fire. So regardless, I'm just going to go check my coolant levels in my expansion tank at the top there. Not sure if they're low, but I shouldn't be. Yeah, well there we go, fixed. Catch you next time.